John Otway works as a sharpshooter at a remote oil facility in Alaska. His job is to protect the men on site from wolf attacks. He carries a heavy heart. Otway's wife has died of a terminal disease. Her death has left him depressed and distant. On his final day at the facility, Otway thinks about ending his life. The next morning, Otway boards a flight back to Anchorage with several co-workers. High above the cold wilderness, disaster strikes. The plane has a malfunction and crashes in icy, remote terrain. Miraculously, Otway survives. Along with the other crash survivors, he finds shelter in the wreckage of the plane. Night falls. While Otway keeps watch, a gray wolf attacks Dwayne Hernandez. At dawn, Hernandez's body is found, leaving the others shaken. Otway reasons aloud. Perhaps they are inside the territory of a wolf pack. The wolves feel threatened by the survivors' presence. They decide that staying near the wreckage is dangerous. They may have a better chance of life if they travel into the forest. The group expects no rescue, so they begin their journey south, guided by Otway. As the group moves through the frozen landscape, they face hunger, cold, and fear. Todd Flannery lags behind during travel. The wolves find him and kill him. That first loss weakens the group's morale. That night, the wolves attack again. To protect themselves, the survivors build several campfires. The burning fires offer a small measure of safety under the dark sky. Tension rises inside the group. John Diaz, overwhelmed by stress and fear, pulls a knife and threatens Otway. Otway disarms Diaz before any serious harm occurs. In the chaos, a lone wolf charges at Diaz. The group comes together and kills this wolf. Then, out of hunger and desperation, they cook and eat it. Otway suggests that this wolf was an Omega, one sent by the pack's alpha to test them. Diaz becomes enraged. He takes the severed wolf's head and throws it out toward the wolf pack, an act of defiance. Around the campfire that same night, Diaz makes clear he is an atheist. He does not believe in God or anything beyond the physical world. Jerome Talgett, on the other hand, shares his faith. He thinks about his daughter Mary, her long hair, the times only he is allowed to cut it. Talgett's love for his daughter and his faith in God anchor him. Otway also joins the conversation. Though he is an atheist, he remembers a poem his father wrote. The poem is about fighting and surviving, even when everything seems lost. The next day, the travelers face nature's worst, a sudden blizzard. Visibility drops. The cold intensifies. Jackson Burke suffers hypoxia, lack of oxygen caused by high altitude or thin air, and dies during the storm. The group reaches a canyon. To cross it, they use a rope anchored to a tree to lower themselves off the edge. Talgett falls. He is badly injured. As he lies there, he sees a vision of Mary. She tells him she loves him. Then a wolf pack attacks. Talgett is finished off by the wolves. Diaz tries to help Talgett. In doing so, Diaz falls too and injures his knee badly. Now the group is smaller, weaker, colder, and more afraid. After many trials, only Otway, Henrik, and Diaz remain. They arrive at a river. Diaz is exhausted, hurting, and mentally broken. He tells his companions he cannot continue. Otway and Henrik leave him behind, though obviously with pain. Otway and Henrik keep walking, but wolves continue their pursuit. Henrik falls into the freezing river. He becomes trapped underwater. Otway sees that he cannot save him. Henrik drowns. Another life lost. Now Otway is completely alone. He stumbles into a clearing. Cold has battered him. Hypothermia is setting in. He is weak, injured, and tired, but he is alive. In the clearing, Otway does something meaningful. He takes the wallets of all his dead companions and arranges them in the shape of a cross. It is a mark of respect, a memorial for those who did not survive. In his mind echoes the poem his father wrote. Lines about letting go of fear, fighting until the end, and surviving the wild. Otway finally recognizes a terrible truth. When they tried to move away from the wolf pack's territory, they were actually walking straight into it. The wolves have circled them, guided them deeper into danger. Otway has no illusions now. Rescue will not come. The fight is here. He sees the alpha wolf emerge. He steps forward, tall and powerful. It is time. Otway gathers his last strength. He recalls his wife's final words, "Don't be afraid." He arms himself, a knife in hand, shards of liquor bottles taped to his fist. Reciting his father's poem one final time, Otway faces the alpha wolf. He grips his makeshift weapon. The screen cuts to black just as he charges. The sounds of the forest, the wolf's growl, and Otway's struggle all fade into silence. Make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so you can watch more videos like this. Thanks for watching.